Football is a game of passion and emotion, and sometimes we see the wrong display of such emotions from players on the pitch. Today, we're going to take a look at some of the most unsportsmanlike moments in football history. We'll start with this moment from Nigerian midfielder Alex Iwobi in a Europa League game against Rennes, with Arsenal leading 3-0 and safe in victory. Iwobi got into a confrontation with an opposition player, Amadi Traore. In a scene that caught everyone off guard, Iwobi brought his hand up to his nose and covered it as if to say that Traore had bad breath. This action sparked some controversy online, with fans and pundits arguing on if Iwobi went too far or not. Whatever you think, the truth is that it was disrespectful. But to make matters even worse, Iwobi refused to apologize to Traore. 0% sportsmanship there. Now, this next one happened a few years back, but it's now even stranger because of the current situation of things between the two men involved. During their years playing on opposite sides of El Clásico, Ramos and Messi were basically sworn enemies. But now they're together at PSG, sharing laughs and hugs. Still so strange to see. I mean, this was the same Ramos who showed disrespect and a lack of sportsmanship to Messi on so many occasions. And I'm not even talking about the numerous fouls this time around. I'm talking about what Ramos did in the Spanish Super Cup in 2017. Real Madrid was leading 2-0 on the night and 5-1 on aggregate when play was stopped for a foul and a free kick was awarded to Barcelona. Being in the lead, Ramos decided to take that chance to waste time and taunt the Barcelona captain at the same time. Ramos grabbed hold of the ball and acted like he wanted to just hand it over to Messi, so Messi extended his hands to receive it, but the Madrid captain instead opted to toss the ball over Messi's head, before then casually jogging back into position. Come on, that's no way to act, especially not to your fellow legend of the game. 0% sportsmanship right there. And Messi didn't enjoy any second of that, as he was seen cursing out Ramos. Anyway, let's go from one Real Madrid legend to another. Zinedine Zidane is hailed as one of the greatest midfielders who have ever graced the beautiful game. His career was widely successful as his smooth style of play contrasted the manner in which he ended his time as a football player. And of course, you know we're referring to that infamous incident in the 2006 World Cup final.
He's just headed Materazzi in the middle of the chest.
After Materazzi allegedly said some words to the France captain, and with 10 minutes to go to penalties, Zidane just did the most unexpected thing ever. In the worst show of sportsmanship on the biggest stage in the world, Zidane turned around and buried his head in Materazzi's torso, a moment that got him sent off and arguably cost France the World Cup. That was nothing more than a rush of blood to the head, quite literally. Another rush of blood to the head moment? That Suarez moment. More like rush of blood to the mouth in this case though.
Here he is again, running to the box. There's the first challenge. Oh dear, oh.
There's absolutely no sport where biting your opponent is sportsmanlike. Not boxing, and definitely not football. So when Suarez bit Chiellini in a game at the 2014 World Cup, he showed grave disrespect to the player and frankly to the entire sport. But this is one time when a lack of sportsmanship was duly punished. Suarez was banned from all footballing activities for 4 months. It's great to see when disrespectful moments are punished, and that's what makes this next one really painful to watch, because the villain here went unpunished. And of course, we're referring to the 2018 Champions League final, when Ramos knowingly dislocated Salah's shoulder and went on to act like he was a saint and everything.
There, he's not on his left shoulder. There, Sergio Ramos just rolls him over.
To make the case even worse, Ramos didn't get sent off, so he remained on the pitch for a challenge that forced Salah to leave the game, and Liverpool unsurprisingly went on to lose the game without their best player. The foul showed absolutely no spirit of sportsmanship, and the way he tried to act like a saint after was so disrespectful to Salah and the Liverpool fans as a whole. No wonder Ramos is still persona non grata at infield and even in Egypt. Now, there are some disrespectful moments that you can actually justify. Honestly, I mean, we all know it is disrespectful and unsportsmanlike not to take your opponent's hand when they offer it during the pre-game ritual. But when Wayne Bridge did it to John Terry in a Premier League game between Man City and Chelsea in 2010, you could definitely understand him. A man whom he played alongside for years for club and country, and even called captain and leader, went ahead to have an affair with his ex-girlfriend and the mother of his kid. Surely that was more unsportsmanlike in comparison to him not shaking the man's hand. But while you might be able to justify that one, here's one that was inexcusable: Rivaldo's over-exaggeration at the 2002 World Cup.
Well, it didn't hit Rivaldo in the face.
During a match between Brazil and Turkey, Hakan Ünsal kicked the ball to Rivaldo, who was standing close to the touchline waiting to take a corner. Now, the ball did hit Rivaldo, but it only hit him on the leg, and only just. But Rivaldo fell to the floor so dramatically, clutching his face with both hands and rolling around the floor. That was really distasteful from one of the best players in the world. And to worsen matters and turn this moment into one of infamy, the referee fell for Rivaldo's antics and showed Ünsal a red card. Rivaldo would then go on to refuse to apologize for his theatrics in spite of the fact that he was fined by FIFA for the hoax. That's 0% sportsmanship right there. Moving on from that, I find it pretty crazy that players show a lack of sportsmanship even in friendly games, but we have seen that happen a couple of times, like in this one friendly game between the USA and Mexico back in 2018.
One thing that I've seen from his time, and I love this, that's an unequal contest.
With absolutely nothing to play for in the game, we saw 6'4" American center back Matthew Miazga mock 5'6" Mexican winger Diego Lainez because of his height. Miazga gesticulated and even crouched in order to ridicule his opponent. Low blow. Now, we'll be ending this video with moments from Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Yes, even the GOATs have been unsportsmanlike on certain occasions. We start with this one moment we're sure Messi would like everyone to forget. Most people have, actually. Very early in his career back in 2008, in a La Liga match against Malaga, Messi was constantly trying to dribble past players, and this meant he got kicked a lot of times. This got the Argentine riled up and he reacted, spitting at Malaga player Duda, who had just tacked him down. Not something you would have expected from Messi, but he was young and still a little silly. That blatant show of disrespect went unpunished on the pitch, but the gaffer made sure to reprimand him, and thankfully, we've not seen such blatant lack of sportsmanship from Messi since then. Now, while Messi's moment of disrespect came early in his career, Ronaldo's moment came towards the end of his career. 2022 wasn't a particularly great year for the superstar, especially at the beginning of the 2022 to 2023 season at Manchester United. With a new coach who had new ideas, Ronaldo went from being a sure starter to being nothing more than a squad player. Things came to a head in a Premier League match against Spurs at Old Trafford. The Red Devils were closing out a convincing win when suddenly the camera panned to Ronaldo walking down to the tunnel before the final whistle had gone. That action by Ronaldo was disrespectful to the coach, his teammates, and the fans of the club. It also showed a gross lack of sportsmanship and discipline, something we sure did not expect from CR7 of all people. Many say that the singular action was what spelt the beginning of the end for the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner at United. What do you think? Also, what do you think is the most disrespectful moment of all the ones we mentioned today? Let us know in the comments. While you do that, also give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification. See you in the next one.